Real Talk Wrestling Podcast is sponsored by a new era. And ladies and gentlemen, there's a new era in Real Talk. I, the Big Bad Booty Daddy, have once again regained the Intercontinental Podcast Championship. I defeated your hero, Sean Christopher Bradley, Providence. I beat him. I beat him to the point where he couldn't even show up to the match. So he basically forfeited the title to me. And you know what's funny? I wish he did put predictions because I would have been finito with him. See, the thing is,
who has all the background noise?
the thing about this is for the past 128 days, the Intercontinental Podcast Championship has been mistreated. Ever since the whole break of the IC title, it's been iffy. It just floated. And then SummerSlam, where me and Prodigy almost tied and became co-champions, Sean came in, interfered to make it the title vacant much longer. So then, No Mercy happened. The day that I thought I could gain the title back. And once again, Sean, he stuck his nose in my business and he won the title. And for what? 29 days. What has he done with the title? He's done nothing with it. He doesn't mention it. He doesn't show up to the podcast. He doesn't even talk about the title. But you know what? I made it a mission to reclaim that title. Because at TLC, I fought my hardest. I dug deep inside myself. I trained for hours. I trained longer in the hyperbarical time chamber than Vegeta combined to reclaim the Intercontinental Championship.
Okay.
And you know what sucks? Sean didn't have the balls to show up. But then again, he knew he was facing the god of Real Talk. And I know what you people are thinking. You're thinking, well, how did Prodigy respond to it? You know, my best friend Prodigy. That's the thing about Prodigy. My best friend, my tag team partner, he didn't care. Cause like always, he doesn't care about my success. If it's nothing to do with him, he doesn't care. But I'm not gonna let that get to me. Cause you know what? Me and Prodigy, we are always gonna be friends. We are always gonna be brothers. Cause that Survivor Series, I like to announce that me and Prodigy will have our first ever Real Talk Survivor Series match. And me and Prodigy, we're going to be co-captains. And Prodigy is going to...
Does that mean he's God as well?
No, he's not. I am the god of Real Talk. And that's the problem with Real Talk. That's the first thing I want to change. Is the rude interruptions. So when people think they can interrupt the god of Real Talk, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to lower the volume so you guys can't hear them. So you could just only hear me talking. Because the god of Real Talk deserves his own time to talk. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the god of Real Talk era. No longer am I just the big bad booty daddy. No longer am I one half of Booty Prodigy, the brothers of Real Talk. I am now the greatest champion in Real Talk. I am a 2-time Intercontinental Podcast champion. This is day 2 of the Intercontinental Podcast reunion tour of the Big Bad Booty Daddy. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the era of booty. Welcome to the god of Real Talk, the Big Bad Booty Daddy. I finished my long promo. You guys can, have fun, do your thing. And Prodigy, my bro, I love you, man. Let's hear you. Everybody get your introductions done.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do an introduction. In fact, Prodigy, I sent you an offer in the chat. It's still open. If you want to help me get rid of this egotistical moron,
Egotistical? What ego? I'm just telling you the truth. As a God doesn't lie to his kids. God just tells you what's going to happen. And this is what's going to happen. I'm going to be champion, and at WrestleMania, I'm going to issue the challenge. Prodigy versus Booty Daddy. Intercontinental Podcast title on the line. Or, better yet, let's make it one half of the tag team champion Prodigy versus one half of the tag team champion Booty Daddy, also Intercontinental Podcast champion Booty Daddy. That's right. We're going to be the Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio of WrestleMania 20. I can feel it. I know I can feel it.
Yeah, that's not happening.
I'm still laughing about greatest champion ever.
First, you're gonna have to beat me, which isn't happening. And second off, LAX is gonna have to get past us at Survivor Series, which isn't going to happen.
Oh, let's not forget that they, even if they wanted to, they don't get a shot against us. Because whether you're calling yourself a god of real talk, you're still Booty Daddy and Pride.
Prodigy, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just ready to captain my
Oh no, co-captain. You mispronounced this. Because it's me and you against the world. It's gonna be Booty Prodigy, and we need to find out a good opponent. We need a let's see.
Is it really Booty Prodigy, or is it just Booty Daddy with his ego over everybody else?
What ego? I don't understand what you people are saying. The God of Real Talk is just talking about the truth. He doesn't say lies. He doesn't do this and that. He's just talking like a normal person.
Oh, you're talking about the truth, huh? Well, let me pull a page out of
You can't handle the truth.
Let me pull a page out of Bray Wyatt's book. You are not the truth that we seek. And soon enough, you will learn that the hard way. But for now, I have a more important match to address.
I have something I should say.
Against two more important opponents. So,
Before we get into that, Reaper, Booty Daddy, you really need to share. Trust me, the great person I am, I've been around a lot of parties with a lot of drugs, and I know that you're on some stuff. So, share. Come on. Share with the class.
See, it's funny. As a world champion, I think people think the Intercontinental Podcast champion, who is me, should be the face of Real Talk. You're the world champion, and people still think you're a joke. I mean, you had 3 matches with Hobby, and let me ask everybody who's in the chat, and let me ask everybody who's listening to this, who cared about that match? Who cared about Heat versus? Who cared about Heat versus Youngblood?
I did.
Besides his, douchebag of a partner who's an ass kisser.
Who gave a shit about your match in which had no hype at all?
No hype at all?
No hype at all. And your opponent didn't even get to show up for you to have a match. No, that's right.
Because my opponent
handed the belt on a technicality.
And don't forget, the very first time he's actually going to go against somebody, he's going to lose it.
I don't know. I mean, if he makes it to Royal Rumble, yeah, sure.
This is what funny. You people are funny. You people amuse your God. I look at you and I pity you guys because you think you guys are above me. I mean, Youngblood, congratulations. You're going to have, you were the first person to retain the world title successfully. But guess who's the first person to ever successfully defend their title? Me. And guess who did it multiple times? Me.
Guess who has the longer... I've also done it multiple times. You forget that?
Oh, yeah. Well, let's see. The world title, once? I mean, if you want to call
Twice.
Oh, you want to call it a tie, a successful to title defense? Okay.
It is a successful title defense by the rules.
By the rules, all right. So don't
I
be.
mean, you're
Oh, and
totally.
let's not forget, I also hold the longest reign of any championship.
Oh, you're right. The tag team titles.
Yeah, just because you couldn't capture them, you don't care about them.
Oh,
That
no,
just
no,
shows
no,
You
no.
can laugh about it all you want, but you certainly wanted it.
It's funny.
What the hell is that noise?
Why don't you try it with singles go? Because right now, as ICP champion, I could just only smile. As a god of real talk, I could just laugh at you people because you guys honestly think you're better than me. I mean, the world champion thinks he's better than the intercontinental podcast champion. I mean,
Oh, it's not that we think we're better than you.
oh,
It's
and
that we
then you know you're
better.
better than me. I heard this before. Come on, Reaper. You're the.
Oh, really,
Is it-
Booty Daddy? Tell me, when was the last time you actually managed to beat me for something important? Yeah.
Backlash 2017, I believe. There we go.
Was it for something important?
The
No.
IC title was on the
IC.
line. So I
No, it
beat you.
wasn't.
You were defeated at Backlash because of me. You're welcome. Our match
No,
that
I
no
was
no no
defeated
our
at
match.
Backlash because of a countout.
Oh, and you beat me at Payback because of a DQ. Isn't that sweet?
Yes, and ultimately, who did you lose that title to, fair and square? Me.
And
you're
then, what
going
did you
to
do with
lose
the
that
title? What did you
to
do
me
with the IC
again.
title? What you do? You buried it because you lost it in the first offense against Jimmy. You lost it to Enigma. Congratulations. And before you say anything, if we're counting predictions, I got second. So even if it was a one-on-one match, you would have lost the title to either me, but it was a triple threat, and Jimmy had a higher point than me because of the Money in the Bank match. So either way, you would have lost the title on Money in the Bank. So what's funny is, you would have lost the title at Money in the Bank. But as a god of real talk, if I was a champion in that triple threat match, I would have made sure I retained that title. But hey, that's just me. That's just me. But hey, but you do you, Reaper. I mean, you're doing the tag title. You're doing good. You're the tag team champion, man. You do your thing, man. I'll do my thing with the IC title and make it great again. Unlike what you did with the title.
Hey,
That title won't be
I just did
great
some math,
hands.
and since I don't have another title to defend my world title again till Clash of Champions, all it is a waiting game, and I still break your record.
Mm.
Wow. Isn't that beautiful?
I won't lie. It will hurt me. I mean, and then again, records are meant to be broken. Cause I actually broke a new record, a two-time ICP champion, and then at Clash of Champions, I will reach 56 days. So you add the 60 with my 56 plus my 9-day reign as world champion. I think
Do we count any? We multiple adding our title reigns together?
Yeah.
Because I've already got well over 60 for the tag titles, and I'd probably around 30, 40 for
But then
the
again,
world.
then again, you're just trying to see how you can manage to beat God, but it's cute.
Well, I'm not about beating God.
Young blood. You're cute, man. That's your name. You're young blood. You're young. You're naive. You're foolish. You're a child.
I'll beat
And
God
I'm
when he
Booty
actually
Daddy.
appears in this podcast.
I'm matured. I
I don't
am
give a
well
shit about
mannered.
God.
Oh man.
Okay.
Don't do
I don't give a shit
that.
about
The
God.
last time that happened, Vince McMahon shined a light walking to the ring. Don't say that. I don't want shit.
I don't give a shit about God. You know what I care about? I care about power,
Hmm.
prizes, and pussy.
Oh, something that you won't get.
Oh, please.
But don't worry, my child.
No one wants to hold you as now.
Don't worry, my child. I will help you. I will show you the light. Just follow me. Grab my hand, and you will be welcomed in the era of booty. And ladies and gentlemen, I am here to announce that I am no longer a Christian. I am
That's at least one positive out of this.
I am a Olajuwon, because I see the dream.
So are we gonna get Luigi's take on all of this? On the
I don't think he cares. I offered him an out. He hasn't responded.
Prodigy. What's up?
Are you gonna talk? I mean, the God of Real Talk is waiting for your response. We're co-captains. Come on, man. Let's hear it. How excited are you?
Like I said, I'm just ready to co-captain our team to victory at Survivor Series.
Oh, Reaper, that's a beautiful gesture to me. Yes, praise me, cause you would never have this much power.
Baby Daddy, I'm not sorry to interrupt you, but Prodigy, you're saying your team to Survivor Series captain, and it makes you even think that this is your team. Your partner can't even shut up for 5 minutes and get off the ego trip. We all know, and I'm sorry to say this to you, that by Survivor Series time, it's not going to be your team. It's going to be the team that God elects to be worthy to stand in His shadow.
You know me so well, Reaper. Yeah, I'm gonna pick my disciples. I'm gonna pick my horsemen to fight this war at Survivor Series.
See what I mean?
But the thing is, Prodigy is my tag partner, and I will refuse to take all the glory like I always do. So we're gonna co-captain. We're gonna find our horsemen in the apocalypse.
I keep thinking that.
Cause this is the era of the booty.
Because personally, I don't believe you can stop your ego trip for 5 minutes, for longer than 5 minutes, to be able to actually coexist with your tag partner.
We'll just, over the weeks, we'll pick our partners for the 5v5, and we'll see you at Survivor Series.
Oh, so we're facing beautiful death at Survivor Series. What a fun.
Yeah, it's not like y'all faced us and lost before.
Young blood.
I mean, at least y'all haven't done it twice. Oh.
Well, since we're picking our partners for our teams, I guess Beautiful Death will be the first to announce that we're picking the Dashing ones to join us.
Ooh.
Okay, and as co-captain.
Ooh, wait, Prodigy. Let me say it. Come on, don't hog all the glory. Let me say it.
I'm not sure who's the bigger child, Booty Daddy or the quote unquote God.
Ladies and gentlemen,
honestly, I prefer Booty Daddy.
The horsemen
definitely prefer him. But...
of Team God of Real Talk will be Enigma. Because, we need someone with charismatic. We need someone with, a movie star persona.
Charisma. Is charismatic with charisma. Not with charismatic. God is a dumbass.
Yeah.
God can't even grammar correctly.
Ooh.
No.
Are you children done? Are you done speaking? Thank you.
I am never done.
With Enigma on our team, that means Hobby will join our team. So we'll have LAX.
I apologize for you. I really do feel sorry.
I feel sorry for whoever joins your team. I feel bad for the Dashing ones. I wouldn't be surprised if Prophet doesn't want to show up since he's on your team. I mean, he didn't even want to face me at TLC. So what makes you think he'll want to team up with a bitch and a young bitch?
Because unlike you, we're true champions.
True champions? Oh. Who?
Let's see.
Last time I checked, a true champion would be ready to face any challenges. Last time I
Look,
checked, you didn't want to
look,
face LAX at
Daddy.
TLC.
Look, Booty Daddy.
Booty
You
God.
can. No, Booty Daddy. You're not God to me. Shut up and listen.
Ooh, you're not a
Look.
Reaper to me. You're not even death.
Look.
You're just
All you
a
are
peasant.
to me is second best. Congratulations, you regained the IC title. But here's the thing: my partner was the first two-time champion on this. Well, my partner Maverick at Survivor Series was the first two-time champion.
He's a 3-time champion. Come on, get your if you want to team up with him, you gotta get your facts straight. Enigma
You
is in the,
are a two-time champion.
you said
Maverick has been a two-time
Maverick's a
champion.
3-time
Shut
champion.
up and
Maverick's a
yes,
3-time.
but in order to be a three-time champion, you have to have first been a two-time champion. Now, shut up and listen.
I mean, I'm just
So-
saying, if you want to be grammar corrections, you can't say he's a 2-time champion when he won the belt 3 times.
Youngblood is,
Well, actually, you
there
can't say
anything
he's
wrong?
been a two-time champion because it's past tense. If you said he is a two-time champion, that would be wrong. But he said has been past tense.
Alright,
So-
I mean, you're making him
So
look like he's a
anyway-
jobber, teaming up with more jobbers.
No, shut up and listen. All you are is the third wheel. First off, Maverick, one of my partners at Survivor Series, has been a two-time champion before you. My current partner and tag team partner, Youngblood, was a two-time champion before you. Like I said, congratulations on recapturing that IC title, but I have been a triple crown champion. You can hype yourself up all you want to be this so-called god.
I am the
Be
hype.
as great as you think you would. Be as great as you think you are, but at the end of the day, you are nothing more than the second fiddle to everybody else.
Ooh, oh my god, that hurts my feelings.
Not the only thing that's going to be hurting when I'm through with you.
But then again, I think you fail to realize that I was a world champion and an ICP champion. Therefore, I am a 2-time champion.
Yeah, that's how this works. I'm a 3-time champion.
Yes, you are. You won titles 3 times. You won the world title 2 times and the tag team times. You are a 3-time champion. But they're just come on. Let's clap for the easy work, guys. Come on. Enigma, how does it feel to be on Booty Prodigy? Booty Prodigy.
Wow, he becomes God and he still does that bullshit.
Oh man, I mean, hey, at least I got a good catchphrase. I got good promos. I mean, what do you got?
After all of this, I would have at least expected God to have better taste.
No, he picked never mind.
So, Enigma, go ahead and answer your God.
Yeah, talk to your God.
See, when I signed up for this, I signed up with Booty Daddy. I don't know who the fuck this god is.
My child, it's me. It's the real Booty Daddy. See, when I won the IC title yet again, I realized that I am a true god.
Fuck you, Providence. Fuck you, man. This is all your fault.
No, Providence was the right guy at the right place at the right time. Because Providence, he's the eye of Providence, meaning he can see through the future. He saw that I was destined to be the god of real talk. He showed me the light. And I'm not making this up. The eye of Providence showed me my eras. He showed me that I created Real Talk. He showed me that I made everything about this podcast. I mean, think about it. If it wasn't for me, Youngblood would still be in the street sucking dick. I mean, he probably still does it. But then again, he's a world. I made Youngblood a world champion. If it wasn't for me, Youngblood would be a nobody. If it wasn't for me, Reaper would have been nothing. I am a true God because I brought you to this promised land. It's so I'm so sad. I'm having tears in my eyes because this is beautiful.
That's it.
I
You know what? Let's do it.
I raise good
Survivor
children.
Series. 1-on-1. Champion v champion for championship supremacy. I'm done with this.
No.
Wait, no. Do you think you can call yourself God?
I mean,
It's no titles on the line, Prodigy, so it's not gonna be for anything. It's just for bragging rights.
Youngblood. I mean, let's take a step back. I mean, you're already doing a tag team title match, and then you're going to do a.
I don't care.
I don't think.
I do double duty all the time.
So you want to do triple duty?
Yeah.
I mean, not to mistaken, I do have Enigma on my team, Mr. Real Talk in the Bank. You really want to do, you really want to challenge me where, my boy can cash in on you anytime he wants?
He could have done that whether I challenge you or not. Now, is God a bitch that's afraid to answer a challenge? I won't be shocked, don't worry. With my experience with so-called deities.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Youngblood. Most of them are disappointing.
What do you think I am? Zamasu? You think I'm King Kai?
No, I wouldn't call you Zamasu, because at least Zamasu got shit done.
You think I'm a joke? You think I'm funny? You think I'm a comedy act? No.
No. Well,
See,
again, I think you're a really bad one.
You don't offer
Right
me
now,
challenges.
he's throwing tomatoes at you.
I offer you the challenge. I make what goes. You're not the god of real talk. You don't make things. You don't control things.
Whatever.
That's my job. It's not whatever. It's right now. It's the truth. It's in the real talk passages.
Wow, he actually said something that makes sense. He's right. It's not whatever. That would be Chris Benoit's theme song.
Ba-na-na-na.
And if it makes you feel better, I created Benoit Clock. Because that's what I do. I create things. Like how I created the Reaper and Youngblood. I created Beautiful Death. You're welcome.
Actually, no. If you want to get technical, Maverick created Beautiful Death.
Oh, who created Maverick? The Booty Daddy.
Actually, no. That would be a guy named Kieran Shea, a.k.a. the Brit with all the wit. I know you like to take credit for everything, but that just wasn't your
He's like a false prophet.
Come on, Prodigy. Where you at, man? Why? Come on, let's come on, Prodigy. Take care of my trash.
Well, we're here to talk about TLC.
Oh yeah, let's talk about the best match. The match that made me a two-time Intercontinental Podcast Champion. Come on, let's talk about that. Let's review that. So this is what happened. Let's talk about the build. I went through trouble.
What build?
What build? He never showed up. You never had anything to say about it.
I trained. I fought hard. I did so much exercise. I did push-ups. I drank plenty of water. Sit-ups. I drank juice.
Plenty of juice.
I did so much.
Actually, here. Oh, wait. What is this? We just got a sound clip
And then,
of his training. I want to be a
and then, I got in the ring, and then I saw the light. I saw the eye of providence. And what did he do? He pulled out the title, my title,
Okay, I've had enough of this.
and then he gave it to me.
Let's give these fans what they really want.
He gave me the title, and he said that, Booty Daddy, you are a true champion, and you deserve this reign. You deserve to be Intercontinental Podcast Champion. So I'm giving you this belt. And I told him, thank you, my child. And I welcome him to the Booty era.
So, anyway, do you want to tell them about the match they really care about, the one to decide who gets to shut this motherfucker up?
I mean, who cares about that match? I mean, that was a sleeper match. The only person that should care about that match is me and the fans, because the only people they care about was Prodigy, because Prodigy is a good competitor. He's my best friend. He's my brother. I'll take a bullet for that.
God is a homosexual.
I'll take a bullet for that guy.
All these things about the Bible. Apparently, they shouldn't sleep with them. They just want him to be up all night.
No,
Well,
but Prodigy.
Yeah, let's start with, go from beginning to end, like we always do. So we'll start with the pre-show match.
That shit crazy faces boss.
Sasha and Alicia.
So what, we're not gonna tell them about the rest of the results for Real Talk? We're just gonna ignore everything else that happened?
I mean,
I was gonna mention it after we got to it.
I won the Intercontinental
Reaper beat me
Championship.
fair and square.
I won the IC title. That's the only thing that should matter. Who cares about the rest of the news?
You went in Reaper as an unknown because me and you have never faced each other one-on-one. You beat me fair and square. That's all I gotta say.
And I beat Pete again.
And I thank you for that, for a good feud, Prodigy. See, unlike your partner, I can actually show you respect.
What are you talking about? I show him respect all the time, right, Prodigy?
I don't know. All this hyping up for him you've been doing kind of seems worse than half-assed. I don't think you really believe it.
Are you saying that I don't care about my brother?
I'm saying you don't care about anything but your own ego.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying, Booty Daddy.
You guys are cute. You make me laugh.
Look, I've made the offer. I've done it 1,000 times. Sooner or later, he's going to learn. But, go ahead. If you want to team up with him, be my guest. But it's not going to work out the way you think.
Well, hopefully my tag partner knows that at Survivor Series, it's not just about me or him individually, it's about the team in general. And the team in general, we need to be a unit.
So you're expecting God to give a shit about anybody else but himself?
That's amazing. Even if you somehow pull out the win, you don't get any credit for it. It's gonna be all about him.
Don't listen to these children, Prodigy. Come on. We got this. Now let's talk about the TLC, and let's guys. I know you guys want to talk about it. All right, let's hear it. Thank you, Booty Daddy. Thank you, Booty Daddy. Thank you, Booty Daddy. Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I won the IC title. I'm making it great again. You're welcome.
So yeah. TLC. Sasha versus Alexa Bliss kickoff show.
Did you say Sasha versus Alexa Bliss?
Alexa Bliss on the kickoff show though was great.
I said Sasha versus Alicia Fox.
No, I heard Alexa Bliss.
So that match was...
Let's talk about what Alexa said on the kickoff show. I think I have a great butt. I think it's cute. Yes, Alexa, it really is.
She said, I like my butt. It's cute.
Yes, I agree, Alexa. I agree 100%.
I mean, she's supposed to be a heel when she's putting over her booty.
It's not that great. I've seen better. Like Nia Jax.
Okay, shut the hell up, you motherfucking bitch.
Okay, whoa. Now. God shouldn't be picking favorites. That's not very godlike of you. You're supposed to love all your children.
I do love my children, but I know what I create is good and what I create are bad. Like Youngblood, he was a mistake, but hey, I still love him.
The only mistake in this podcast is you, and I'm sorry to say you should have been aborted.
You can't abort God.
Wait,
Sure we can. It's called an exorcism.
to God, that means you don't actually have parents because you create everything. So, is the son of Scott Steiner no more?
No, I'm the father of Scott Steiner.
I miss the son of
Your
Scott.
children are shit.
Man, I miss the son of Scott Steiner and the nephew to Rick Steiner. That guy was cool. This guy's a dick.
Like,
No. Dick's too light.
Look, I just want to know everybody's thought on the pre-show match.
I thought it was good.
It was underrated. It was a lot better than what I thought it was
Alicia
going to be.
Fox dancing around like a maniac is always entertaining.
See, Alicia Fox is really underrated in my opinion. I feel like no one gives her enough credit. They just see her as, oh, she's still hired. But I know, like, Alicia Fox was a former Divas champion. Alicia Fox can get it in the ring. So I wasn't surprised.
Kelly is a former Divas champion. What are you getting at?
But Alicia Fox is actually, like, she can actually wrestle. So I like seeing Alicia and Sasha, and it was on a pay-per-view match. I knew Alicia was on, look good. I mean, it's Alicia Fox. She can deliver if they let her deliver.
Alicia Fox is hilarious, especially tonight on Raw. Because when they were having a backstage segment with Kurt Angle and shit, doing their usual arguing like they've been doing backstage the past few weeks, Kurt Angle pulled the whole we settled this, and Bailey and Sasha said in the ring, and fucking Alicia Fox just screams out rock, paper, scissors.
So we're just gonna spoil Raw. That's great.
Oh yeah. I mean, why not? You're God. You should know about this already. Aren't you all seeing and omnipotent? I mean, there are no spoilers in your eyes.
There are, but the fans don't know about this yet.
That's fine. I hadn't seen it either.
All right, whatever. But
Download's maybe not ready yet.
so Sasha and Alicia, I feel like this match shouldn't. I feel like this match shouldn't been on the pre-show. It should have been on the main card, and Jason Jordan versus Elias should have went on the pre-show. But overall,
that match wasn't even announced.
That's true, but yeah, I know. But it was just like the way Sasha and Alicia did. It makes it feel like, why is this on the pre-show? And I hate where there's a good. I mean, I guess you gotta get the pre-show watching. But if it's a match that's really good, like at least 3 to 3.5 stars, it shouldn't be on the pre-show.
You think that was 3 to 3.5 stars?
No, I'm just saying matches that are like 3 or 3.5. That match was like at least 3 stars, in my opinion. That it was a good match. I'm not saying it was.
It's nothing different than what I could see on Raw each week between them.
I mean, I feel like it was a good pay-per-view match. So I really hope they give Alicia more screen time. And if you like you said, Alicia's a team captain for Raw. So I'm looking forward to what they're going to do with Alicia Fox. So hopefully, I know she's not going to win the title because Oscar's going to be next. I'm hoping Alicia Fox wins a title soon.
Guys, Booty Daddy's like Alicia Fox. I mean, he's batshit crazy and he's leading a Survivor Series team.
And I'm going to give this match 3 stars.
2.
2.5.
2.5.
Jimmy?
2.
Alright, next match, Prodigy.
We started out with the debut of Asuka against Emma, and Asuka defeated Emma by submission. This I thought was going to be a squash match, but they actually gave them some time, and they gave Emma an actual fighting chance, and they delivered. It was a pretty good match. I'm just excited to see what they use Asuka for. Um, hopefully, she could be pushed sooner rather than later. That's just me.
So I do have one question. Were y'all ready for Asuka?
What do you mean?
Because apparently nobody's ready for Asuka. But they hyped up her debut match, so wouldn't that technically mean we were all ready for Asuka?
Is Emma gonna give
Yes.
Emma credit for this match? I mean, Emma looked
No, it
good.
was great. Emma's always great. That's what's the big deal. Emma
I'm-
is actually underrated. Unlike
I don't give garbage credit.
So you don't give your partner credit,
Oh no, I give him all the credit in
but
the
he's
world. I said I
garbage.
don't give garbage. That's your opinion. I don't
That's
give garbage credit.
that's a fact. But hey, but
But
anyway,
no, I'm
I
not really much of a fan of Emma.
that's surprising. With the Oscar match, I felt I don't think. Do you guys think Emma had too much offense in this match, or was it? An,
Okay, personally, here's my take on this. I think Emma, for Asuka's debut, was way too strong in her showing. And that's not a bad thing for her. It's a bad thing considering the fact that if they go back to burying Emma, it's going to make Asuka look bad. You can't have an opponent do good against you like that and then have your opponent become weak again. So they
but
need
this is a sign that they might not go immediately back to burying her.
that is true. I mean, I think.
And also, as even though I obviously knew it wouldn't happen, a good part of me still wanted to see Emma pull out the upset.
Oh, it's a good thing you didn't pick that because you would have lost your title.
Yes,
What do you think? Who do you think you are, Maverick? Anyways,
I don't pick what I want. I pick what I know.
I don't know about that. I had to talk and convince you to pick Enzo and the other two cruiserweights.
Actually, I was going with Enzo, but
see, what I thought about I didn't. I feel like Emma.
I did get you into picking
If it was,
Alexa though.
it's a big debut for Oscar, so I felt like you needed a competitive match, and I think Emma
Oh
was.
no, I agree. I agree with that 100%. My issue is where they're going to go from here because we all know they're going to keep Asuka strong, but Emma, on the other hand, is a different story.
See, this is what I vision for Oscar and her character. Make her part time. Make her there only when she's needed. Cause I feel like since it's a brand split, and I know I think I love the brand split. I just don't like what they did so far with the Superstar Shakeup. But the idea for Asuka is you should make her part time, and don't let her show up unless it's for big occasions like Brock Lesnar. And when she's actually going for the women's title, you need to let her either win the belt or win by countout. Do not let her.
See, no, I disagree with that 100%.
All right,
Asuka does not need to be a part-time superstar.
but I feel like if you let her part time, it'll keep her make her feel like okay, she's here to do business. If I see Oscar every week, I feel like that's gonna kind of ruin the character a little bit.
I mean, you would know all about ruining characters, wouldn't you?
I mean, I don't understand what that comment is supposed to be made for. But hey, but
You go ahead
I
and
actually
keep being confused.
I actually
What do you
enjoyed that
guys rate
match.
the match?
I actually enjoyed the match. I think Emma looked good. I think both competitors looked good. It was the right. I feel like instead of making Emma tap out, maybe Oscar should have knocked her out. But I'm gonna give this.
Personally, I do have to say my whole prediction for the match, not like who would win, but overall how it would go down was wrong because personally I didn't expect the match to last longer than 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this match 3 stars.
I'd give it a
I'm
three and a
going to
half.
I'm gonna give it 4 stars because
4 stars as well.
So are you saying you two are a tag team and you're giving it 4 stars? Wait,
yes, Team 4 star.
okay, don't ruin it. I'm trying to be funny. Don't ruin the joke.
What about you, Enigma?
Mr. Subway, Jimmy Johns, Jimmy.
Yes.
What do you
You
rate
going to
Oscar
see
versus
my
Emma?
Okay, that match, like I said, they didn't give Emma too much credit for what it was due. Really good match overall. I watched it twice, and I would have to give it like a good, like almost 4-ish, or a solid 4.
um
Alright, next we got the tag team cruiserweight match between the faces Alexander and Swan taking on gentlemen Jack Gallagher and Brian Kendrick, and of course, like all cruiserweight tag team matches that happen on a pay per view, 11 times out of 10, faces win. Swan and Alexander won. Apparently, they don't care about the cruiserweights. Gallagher, if they really wanted to push him as a heel, which can work, just needs to be built good. They're not building it good because they got him. They made him lose. So I'm gonna give it a 2.5.
Can I just say this? Cedric Alexander is way too good for the cruiserweight division.
I mean, if we're being technical, all the cruiserweights shouldn't be limited in the cruiserweight division. I feel
Oh
like
no, I agree with that. I'm just saying if I had to pick
I don't
one out of
know,
the
Enzo
select
shouldn't be
few,
anywhere else.
if I had
Enzo
to
shouldn't
pick
even be in
one,
the cruiserweight.
if I had to pick one out of the select few, I would pick Cedric Alexander because he's just way too good to be affiliated with that division.
oh wow, you're a fan of the black people? That's a shocker.
I'm a fan of Cedric. If it was Neville still there, I'd be picking Neville over Cedric, but can't exactly have nice things.
I was gonna say Tony Nese. I feel like he has a look of an IC champion. He looks like he could be a good mid card champion on SmackDown.
I like Mustafa Ali.
Uh, yeah, I don't see him going anywhere. I feel like if he
Yeah,
left it,
I'm not a fan of the Lion King. Besides, Mufasa dies.
Calm down. Wasn't that funny?
I don't even think it was funny. I'm not. Anyways, I actually enjoyed the match. I think both teams should have been in a tag team division because honestly, Cedric and Rich Swann, they look like a good opponents for the tag for the Dean and Seth. A different challenge. But like my partner said, Prodigy, I feel like if they were really pushing this Jack Gallagher heel turn, he should have won the match. And the fact that they didn't let him win the match, it kind of ruins the mystique of the heel turn. It makes it kind of pointless in my opinion. So the match was so good, but I'm gonna give it two and a half because I just felt like they should have just let Jack Gallagher win if they was to solidify the heel turn. If not, if they was gonna let Cedric win, Jack Gallagher should turn face and say that he was tricking Brian Kendrick. But I don't know. They just don't know how to write good stories these days. So 2.5 for me.
I am going to give it a 2.5 as well.
Look at you. You're agreeing with God.
No,
I think
I'm
I'll have to
agreeing with
give it
Malik
like
Davis.
I'll be generous. I'll give it a 3.
I'll personally give it a 2 just because I'm sick and tired of just having the faces win like pure shit on the cruiserweights. Like literally, if it's not the championship picture, you always have the face win the feud. Retarded.
Great thing about this match, it did lead to retaining the world title.
Next match was the Raw Women's Championship match between Alexa Bliss and Mickie James, and they put on a really good match, in my opinion. I picked Mickie to win, but I wasn't going to be upset if Alexa won, which she did. They have good chemistry together, obviously. Mickie really sold the post interview after the match. Good work to her. But it was a good match. Hopefully, now Alexa, after Survivor Series at least, can focus on probably battling Asuka. Not entirely sure who her next opponent's going to be. But can we all just admire the fact that Mickie James knew what she was doing?
I know who her next opponent's going to be. It's going to be Mickie again.
Why do you say that?
Because of the segment they had on Raw.
Oh boy.
But if you want to get technical, it's going to be Natalya. But her next challenge is more than likely going to be Mickie. Unless they just decide to blow it off on a Raw match, which is possible. But
No in WWE? Most likely.
no, I actually really enjoyed this match. I picked Mickie as well, sadly. Which didn't really have any impact on my feud with Prodigy, but either way, I would have liked to see Mickie get one more championship run.
I feel like she will. I guess right now, especially with Asuka here, I would say not at the moment. But anyone else?
Mickie, look, I'm gonna be honest. I keep saying this over. I don't think Alexa's the best women's competitor. I think she's a good, a good rival. She's a good champion because she's a good heel. But when it comes to matches, it's But this, I feel like Mickie and Alexa work well together. I picked Alexa. I wouldn't get mad if Mickie won, but if we're being honest, the only person that's going to beat Alexa for that title is Asuka. If WWE really want to piss off the fans and let Alexa beat Asuka, Alexa beats Asuka at her first defeat, I think that's the time where I will stop caring about women's wrestling because that's just ridiculous. That they're forcing Alexa.
Personally, I don't think Asuka should face Alexa for the title right off the bat.
I'd agree with that.
I think they should push her and build her for the championship.
Yeah, but knowing WWE, they won't. Although they aren't pushing Bobby Roode to the thing like that either. So I guess.
Oh, Prodigy, I commented on your NFL post.
Yeah, I'll look at it in a bit.
For the best game, worst game, and sleeper.
Alright. I'll give this match a 4.
I'm gonna give it a 3.5.
I'm giving it a 3.
Youngblood, what do you give it?
This Mickie versus Alexa?
Yeah.
Honestly, it didn't interest me. It's 2.5.
What?
It just didn't do it for me.
The big Alexa fan?
Well, like I said, Alexa's not the best wrestler in the women's locker room.
She's top 5.
Not top.
Yeah, she's
Ooh.
great. I
Ooh.
just didn't think the match was.
Yeah, she's top 5.
If it was just Prodigy, if it was just based on wrestling alone, I'd be giving it 2.5. But the fact that I got to stare at two of the hottest women in the ring, in the business, go at it in the ring, that boosted it up another point for me.
I didn't put factor that into my vote.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a 3-star match to me. I mean, Mickey just delivered. Mickey was great. I feel like Mickey probably carried the match. Like, I feel like everyone carries the match against Alexa.
Mickey, in my opinion, ruined the build.
Mickey ruined the build. Get this man out this podcast.
Because Alexa's whole bit was saying about how old she was, okay? And then she talks about, well, I did all this back when you were in your training bra. So you're accentuating the fact that you're way too old to be doing this. Not to mention,
Yep.
Mickey's a 6-time champion, right? Well, Alexa's a 4-time champion and is way younger. So it didn't make any sense, if they're going to point that out, why not? Why would she help push into the fact that she's way too old to do this? And then she went on the pre-show and talked about it, said, half the men are older. Yes, but the fact of the matter is a woman doesn't wrestle that long.
I want to give this match a 2-star. Would have given it a 4 if Mickey was like 10 years younger.
Thank you.
Wow.
I just don't think she can keep up with the women of today, to be honest.
Have you seen
I saw,
Alexa
like 3 points in the
wrestle?
match where she really...
Alexa's top
was
5
getting
women
there.
in wrestling. Yeah.
No, don't give her that
Just the
credit.
fact that
This is someone who likes Nia.
ass, just because Mickey slapped Alexa's ass, I'll give it a 3-star. That boosted it up. That's pretty much it.
Wow, you guys, y'all disgust me.
So, Enigma and my tag partner are clearly on drugs. It's okay, Hunter. I will call a rehab facility for you. I care about you.
Thanks, man.
I mean, it's just like Mickey just doesn't have it anymore.
Mickey carried Alexa the whole match. Mickey's still in her prime.
Did you see Mickey versus Asuka take over? That was a great match.
Y'all are
the shit out of Mickey. I saw Asuka rape the shit out of Mickey James.
Y'all are just
that match was
y'all are
Asuka versus
delusional.
Mickey was great. I enjoyed that one.
Y'all are just fucking delusional.
Because I said Asuka versus Mickey was great?
No, before that.
I mean, it's not usual that I agree with the brothers of Wilcox. But I agree with
I'd have to rewatch the match. I'll be honest, I was kind of distracted during that match. So I didn't really pay
With
that
a tissue and a dick in hand? Yeah, I know.
It's fun.
Next match.
The Cruiserweight title match.
My name is Enzo Amore, and nobody gives a shit.
I mean, he is...
No. My name is Enzo Amore. Jesus.
I mean, I really have to say that, to be honest, I know you guys might not agree with me, but Enzo has brought life back into the Cruiserweights, just a tiny bit.
Gulak
really
brought
has.
life back into the Cruiserweights tonight. That shit was fucking hilarious.
Sir.
Yeah, I mean, tonight
You ever heard of
taking a step
Neville?
back,
Oh no,
okay,
Neville.
Neville made a pop.
Enigma, tonight took a step forward because fucking Gulak reading off a fucking notepad, reciting Enzo's fucking lines was hilarious.
Speaking of Enzo, 2K18 showed me a picture of Enzo getting beat up by the club.
But yeah, no, Enzo low-key has made the Cruiserweights
to make it better.
Of course.
I can tell you that
He
I
made
gave
it
it a try. I gave it a try. I
made it
watched
relevant.
205 Live for the first time in forever. And I
Okay,
went,
and that
God, it's
okay,
even fucking
Youngblood
worse.
no, I disagree. Youngblood, in essence defense, he hasn't made it better, but at the same time, he hasn't made it any worse. It's still
Oh,
the
no,
same.
no, I'll give you that. He hasn't made it worse.
I mean, I like Enzo as champion. I like see him weaseling his way into wins. I really like it.
The thing that caught me that match was Enzo was gonna go for a high flying move, and then he said "fuck you" to the crowd in sign language. I thought it was pretty nice.
That was pretty great. I'll give you that.
I mean, the match was pretty okay overall. I mean,
as
as long as
who?
Kalisto didn't walk out with the belt. I hate Kalisto with the belt. It's
What?
Yeah, it would be a shame if Kalisto became the new Cruiserweight champion when he was already Cruiserweight champion.
Look, the only problem I have with Cleveland winning the title was the promo he cut when he said, "I'll be your new champion" at
Holding the belt.
TLC. That I
Hey,
lost.
he memorized those lines and he was going to use it.
hey, Mister, I'm gonna go on to SmackDown and I'm gonna do lucha things.
Okay, but you see what I'm getting at here.
He did lucha things and he failed.
Quite honestly, though, Enzo and Kalisto, neither of them should be in a main event of any division. One can't talk, one can't wrestle.
Okay, I disagree with that somewhat because of the fact that back in the olden days, they couldn't fucking wrestle. They couldn't even cut promos.
Yeah, there's a reason why I don't watch the golden days, quote unquote.
The Hogan era.
But still, sometimes all you need is a good fucking mouth, and that'll get you over.
Ooh.
Phrasing.
Oh no, I meant it to be sexual.
Oh. What I mean, look, you look at the division, you have Cedric Alexander, Brian Kendrick, you've got Nice, Gulak, and who do we have main eventing the division? Kalisto and Enzo. The fuck?
I actually like Kalisto. I like Enzo.
I personally find Alexander a little bit boring, to be honest.
Wait, Cedric
I
Alexander?
just can't really get. Yeah, I just can't really get into him for like no reason.
Oh
I just find
my
him boring.
god!
So, Real Talk Wrestling Podcast would like to announce that it has released JPEG from his contract, and we wish him the best of luck in his future endeavor.
Wait, we
I
can't.
mean, he put on one good match, and that was in the Cruiserweight Classic. And then after that, I just couldn't find him entertaining.
Okay, if we're gonna compare the Cruiserweight Classic to the Cruiserweight division now, everybody in the Cruiserweight division has only put on one good match. Outside of that,
I mean, I'm just talking about overall. Like, I mean, Swan at least is still putting on some great matches.
I disagree. I don't think any of them have actually put on high caliber matches since the division started.
I really do have to say. I mean, Swan and Neville were great matches.
Neville and Jack Gallagher was a great match.
Neville and Jack Gallagher was a great match, I'll give you that.
But was it a Cruiserweight Classic worthy match?
No.
I mean, I'm okay with Cedric Alexander. As long as they never put him in the title picture, I'm okay.
Whoa! Get this fucker out of here.
He's just upset because his big brother isn't getting any airtime.
No, I'm just fucking pissed because Noam Dar is not champion yet.
Okay, you know what? You got a point there.
Okay, I like Noam Dar. I'll let you
Dar
pass.
is a world-class fucking athlete, and he hasn't even gotten close with them.
He has. I need him to change his theme song. That's it. His theme
Noam
song's
Dar isn't champion, but you know who is champion?
Booty Daddy.
The the modern day Maharaja.
Sir,
Jinder Mahal.
I'm gonna need you to stop mentioning it in this podcast. This is a booty daddy podcast.
Jinder Mahal.
No. You gotta say it like Kurt Angle did today. Jinder Mahal.
Jinder Mahal. He may indeed haul. Just we gotta wait to find out.
Okay,
He
what do you
might
guys
haul.
rate? Okay, so what do you guys rate Enzo versus Kalisto?
1.5.
I'd give it a 2.5.
I'll give it 2.
3.25.
2.5 on the match itself, but an extra half point for the fuck you to the fans. So 3.
I'll give it 2. Alright, what's next, Prodigy?
Then we had the best match of the night. The Demon, Finn Balor.
I mean,
Match of year.
I mean, we're talking about match of the night or / match of the
Enigma,
year.
did you even watch it back?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, good.
If we're talking
You
about
missed it the first time.
match of the night
Okay,
/ match of the
so-
year, it goes to
I'm
Booty
gonna say-
Daddy and
I'm gonna
Providence.
say it wasn't the match of the night.
Wait, what?
I'm going to disagree with you. I personally was pissed off when the match was over.
I would like to say that this match should have been the main event and it had an extra 20 minutes.
Just
The match of the night.
mad. No, I'm just mad that AJ never got to connect with the Styles Clash and has been kicked out. That's the only thing. Other than that,
I'm mad we didn't see the Good Brothers come.
I told you it wouldn't happen.
I
Because it
mean,
would make zero fucking sense. Who the hell would they align with?
Balor,
He did actually put out a tweet.
Balor,
Did put out a tweet saying, "Where was our invite, guys?"
they
Yeah,
could.
but who would they align with? What, would Carl Anderson go with AJ Styles and Luke Gallows
They would
go
go
with Finn
with
Balor?
Balor, make the Balor Club versus Shield. That's literally simple writing right there.
But
no, it'd be the other way around.
Balor
because
versus
Gallows has always been closer with Styles and Anderson with Finn.
Really? You think Gallows was closer with AJ? Was he?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
That's
Carl
true.
Anderson and Finn Balor are like brothers. They're like best friends.
Gallows and AJ, they've been a lot with it too. Them.
Yeah, so
Can we? Okay, I do want to ask this. Do you guys think this pay-per-view would have been nearly as good if Roman and Bray stayed on the
Nope,
pay-per-view?
nope. I think Bray Wyatt.
Roman stayed? No.
If Bray Wyatt was selling that drag in a drag outfit, he will absolutely ruin the pay-per-view.
no.
Honestly,
And I'm gonna
I
say
think-
one thing that ruined the pay-per-view all around. It's TLC, and we only got one TLC
Thank you.
match.
The exact fucking lead.
Okay.
What?
Where
less
is my
about
chairs
that.
match? Where is my ladders match? Where is my fucking tables match?
Hell, I'd even settle for a chairs match at this point.
Oh, you'll get that
You
soon.
settle for a damn stairs match like they did like 4 years ago.
No, shut the fuck up. We
Yeah,
not talk
I'm not
about
even
that
going
pay-per-view.
I'm not gonna go that far.
I actually like that pay-per-view, to be honest.
It's just like,
Of course
where
you
are
do.
my individual freaking matches? SmackDown did a way better job with TLC last year than Raw.
Back when SmackDown was actually good with writing. Thank you, Road Dogg. You ruined my show.
Hey, Road Dogg is just like God.
And why is Peter Rosenberg still on my fucking screen?
Yeah, whose idea was it to bring him out of all people? All right, but
Now, this match is a 5-star match, though.
yes, this match was a 5-star match. Actually, you know what?
Almost definitely.
This match was 7 stars. I'm breaking the scale.
I'm gonna have to put Dave Meltzer. I'm gonna have to say 4.5.
Wait, whoa.
Yeah, because
I-
Dave Meltzer doesn't give WWE 5-star
What?
matches.
Actually, no, I actually have to agree with him on that because as good as this match was, I feel they have a lot more to give.
Yeah, this is.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm factoring the count that Styles came on overnight from South America, so you know that's not his best. Because no matter how phenomenal Styles is, he is still a human being, and that kind of a fight overnight's taking a toll on you.
Like I said, what would have made the match better is have them basically kick out of each other's finishers like 2 or 3 times.
Oh my god, that spot! Are you serious? That spot's been over so many times, dude. We don't need that every match. Sometimes it's nice for one finish.
But still, though, I mean, that shows resiliency. I mean, you have Styles hit a good Styles clash, a great phenomenal forearm after 20 minutes, and then have Finn kick out at like 2 9/10.
All right, but
of course, that keep your heart pumping.
Yeah, but it's like every big match we see, there's always one finisher kick out. It's nice to have one match that's hey, they didn't. It was a finish, one finisher. That was great.
I personally think this match just left the fans wanting more.
That's what it was. It was just a little taste. It was like a strip tease. You see the girl taking off her clothes. You like yes, take off the panties, and then she puts on her clothes saying, I gotta go.
But that's why. But that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's why we're not rating it a 5-star matchup because it doesn't. Like you said, it's a taste. So I mean, we're not going to give it 5 stars off the fucking bat.
All right, so you gave Kenny Omega and Okada 5 stars, right?
Because that was a match that was one fall, meaning it's basically like a normal match in WWE that went on to close to an hour.
And boy,
on the main event.
And you want me to be honest, that Okada match versus Omega, that should have been 3 stars, to be honest.
Okay, no, you're fucking high.
And it's not the fact that Okada kicked out of like 3 of Kenny's finishers. No, he blocked them and countered them like 5 times. That's what kept everybody pumping. He never got hit with it.
You guys don't know what good wrestling is these days.
Okay, I'm gonna have to say this. You were high as fuck, Booty Daddy. Because Okada versus Omega every time they're in the ring is a fucking amazing match.
Oh boy, Dave Meltzer's here. I didn't know he was signed to a Real Talk contract.
These indie marks.
Thank you. See, me and my partner agree with stuff. This match was based a 5-star match. I enjoyed it. I would love for a rematch.
Prodigy, have you actually tried to go and watch those matches, or are you just calling us indie marks because you can't do it?
I saw the first match. The first match was good.
I watch the big matches. I don't watch everything else.
So you saw all 3 of them, or you just saw one of them?
I saw all 3 of them.
All right.
Honestly, the second one was the best.
Yep.
Definitely.
Yep.
But I mean,
but no, Styles versus AJ, I'm giving 4.5.
You guys just like to disrespect wrestling.
I'll do a 4.75.
4. This is 5-star, right?
Malik, it's not a 5-star matchup.
I'm going back at the 4.9 just because of the fact that I don't want to be the only one agreeing with that asshole.
Okay, young boy, think of all the other 5-star matches you've seen and think of Balor versus Styles.
I just regraded mine down to 4.9.
Yeah, but you're only
literally Styles and Cena SummerSlam last year was better than this match.
You'd realize 5 stars meaning it's the best ever. Otherwise, there would be only one 5-star match in history.
But no, I agree. I enjoyed Styles versus Cena more.
Oh yeah. That was a 7-star match.
Okay, what's the next match?
Wait, are we talking about SummerSlam or Royal Rumble Styles versus Cena?
I think
talking about SummerSlam because I didn't really enjoy Rumble too much. I thought SummerSlam was better, to be honest. The hype was way better.
I think Royal Rumble was better in my opinion.
Royal Rumble was better.
No, SummerSlam, especially because of the bill. Because Royal Rumble was stupid because why was he facing Styles? Because I'm John Cena.
Okay.
Yeah, basically. And then just the
My
fact
name
that
is Finley,
Cena won.
and I love to fight.
All right, so because Cena, I mean, I was upset AJ lost the title, but I'm not gonna be
The
stupid.
build-up was retarded. Oh
The-
yeah, I just come back and I don't deserve anything but give me a title match. 16, retarded.
If John Cena,
Fucking
I
Cena.
I think he has the right to do that.
Okay, so the next time that Roman comes in and just automatically, I won't be surprised. He just comes back and, oh yeah, Universal Championship match.
I mean, what did Roman do to deserve it?
Exactly. What did Cena do to deserve it?
Oh,
Nothing.
15,
Let's have
Okay,
it
no,
go.
okay.
15 years?
Okay, what did Roman do to deserve it? Exist, be a big sweaty man, and suck Vince McMahon's cock.
No. He actually goes all the way with anal for Vince.
Yeah, not even Cena's willing to do that. Cena hightailed it to fucking... Yeah, that's why Cena hightailed it to SmackDown, because he wasn't willing to do anal for Vince.
And then he went to Raw.
And had to job to Roman because he wasn't willing to go that far.
The next match was the Elias and Jason Jordan one.
Okay, nobody cares. Next match.
Half a star.
I give it a 1.
I give it a half a star.
I'll give it
Jason
a
Jordan
1.
got a new attire. That's interesting.
Point fuck is the botch roll-up finish.
Was
That
it
was intended, though, so...
Was it a botch? Was it really a
I
botch?
mean,
It's not like most botches.
9 o'clock. 9 o'clock.
it was planned to be controversial, but no, the finish was botched. He let go too early of the.
The only thing controversial about this match is the fact that they actually decided to have this match in the first place.
I mean, Jason Jordan needs a pay-per-view win back if he wants to look strong for Kurt Angle's son.
All right, well, let's get on to the main event.
Oh yes, the tables, ladders, and chairs match between the Shield and Team Big Red Monster Awesome Bar.
Just a 5-star.
I did not see all of this match, but from what I did see, I'm gonna rate it 4 stars.
That match.
No, it was not much of the night.
Yes, it was.
No,
It dragged
really
it dragged out too long, but the individual spots made it good. I mean, Kurt Angle's resiliency to come back out after being power slammed.
They put Braun Strowman in a garbage truck.
They put Braun Strowman in a garbage truck.
Kane turned on. By the way,
Pretty much everything that Kane did to Braun was a good thing.
The jump off the ladder through the tables.
Yes, the double of that. And also the new meme, that has taken over Instagram the last few days is Kurt Angle's face when he came out with Seth and Dean. That is like one of the greatest memes ever.
Look, it's like Booty Daddy said about Styles versus AJ. It doesn't need to be a spot fest to be a good match. And personally, that's what I feel this match was. It was just a spot fest.
Now, granted, it was still Kurt Angle's return to the ring, which is, amazing to see.
Hey, guys, this is something we should just talk about right now. Davey Boy Smith Jr. saved a suicidal woman he discovered hanging from a bridge.
Saving?
She was trying to commit suicide.
No, she was hanging herself from a bridge, and Davey Boy Smith Jr. found her and saved her.
She was on a bridge ledge.
Which is
or
more than what we can say about his family member Owen Hart. He couldn't save him from hanging.
He didn't really hang. He just sort of fell.
No, he was hanging at first, and then he fell.
Oh,
he grabbed a hold of her. She tried to jump
the entire time.
And he used his grip stick to grab her and pull her to safety.
Prodigy, what did you say?
I said, but do you know who hung the entire time? Chris Benoit.
Yeah, I always like to tell Benoit fans to just hang in there and to smother each other with love.
Hey, quote from David Lloyd. She also said she had a gun. I told her, Miss, you're not going to move unless I want you to. I'm an expert grappler, and you're not going to shoot me. We will get you help. Life is a precious thing, and I'm here to help you.
Huh?
And then someone comments saying you too could be a hero with a link to buy snow-footed pajamas. Yes.
The only 5-star match that WWE has ever had was Punk Cena at Money in the Bank 11.
Like in WWE history?
Yeah, in WWE history, that is the only 5-star rated match that WWE has. Oh, actually, no. No, Bret Hart and Steve Austin also got 5 stars.
I can name just a few.
I mean,
hold up.
that should be deserved. HBK and Taker at Mania 25.
Rock and Austin, WrestleMania 17.
Hold up. I got the list. Hold up, I got the list. All right.
The list
You're
of
only going by Meltzer, though, so...
Punk Cena. We got Bret Hart and Austin. We got Shawn Michaels and Undertaker at Bad Blood.
that was 5 stars.
Oh, the Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
thought that
We
was.
got Bret Hart and Owen Hart at SummerSlam 94. We got the WrestleMania 10 Razor Ramon and Shawn Michaels match.
Okay, that match is overrated.
Let me see. That was it. That was the only matches that ever got 5 stars.
Wait, Taker and Shawn never.
Based on Meltzer, though, so...
Let me see. Wait, hold on. I think. Let me see. Let me see if I can find that match between Undertaker and Michaels. You guys keep talking though.
Okay, so I wanted to give this match 3.5.
I said 4 stars.
I think 4 stars is too generous.
Because the fact that
Look, the only thing that kills this. Look, the only thing that kills this for me is knowing the fact that if they did this match the exact same way and kept the original lineup, it would have been Roman going through a table, coming back, and instead of angle slamming people, he would have speared everybody. So
I think they would change it up. I think the reason why they did it like this, Angle is up there in age, and
doesn't matter.
Yes, but WWE's think about how they treat Brian.
At least they let Kurt wrestle, man.
Okay. Both Undertaker and Michaels matches, both at 25 and 26, along with Triple H's 28 match with The Undertaker, all 3 of those matches had 4.75.
I'm talking about 5-star matches.
I know, but I was just saying though.
So Meltzer's a dumbass. Mania 25.
Both Cena and Styles matches got 4.75, and the highest rated match almost to become a 5-star was Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate with 4.9.
Yeah, that was a 5 minimum.
Meltzer's just a jackass.
Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate.
I mean, at least he's not Jim Cornette. Jim Cornette's an even bigger jackass.
Yeah, Cornette knows good wrestling.
Cornette's
the lowest
out in front of a live crowd.
And if there's no link to it, it's not real.
Okay.
Hey, Youngblood, I don't blame him for sticking his dick out. He just wanted to show them his little Jimmy.
But look, he did that and proceeds to exit pissing on the head of Russo, and yet he wants to complain about outrageous things in wrestling. You are an outrageous thing in wrestling.
As for TLC,
All right, TLC.
As for TLC, out of 10
Wait,
stars.
before we do that, who wore better? Thank you, Wrestling Regret. Which was better, TLC or Hell in a Cell? SmackDown or Raw? And
Hell in a
why?
Hell in a
Cell.
Cell.
Eh,
TLC.
Can I say
Hell
it?
in a
And
Cell
why?
had a better overall card with TLC. AJ and Finn stole the show. Kurt's return was out of nowhere, but great. But other than that, the matches were sort of lackluster. Although I
Okay.
did enjoy Alexa and Nikki. With Hell in a Cell, you had both Hell in a Cell matches, doing beyond, what we expected. They were both really, really good. And then the triple threat match for the United States title was pretty damn good. And then, yeah, so.
Look, I'm just going to say this right now. TLC, while it did have good matches and it had Finn versus AJ, at the end of the show, I wasn't looking for a draw. I could really care less what was going to happen next. At Hell in a Cell, like I said when we did the review for that, I was hyped to see SmackDown. I wanted to know where it was going to go forward, and it kept me interested. So I say Hell in a Cell was the better pay-per-view.
Yeah, I
Because
agree.
that's what I base my pay-per-views on, how good your matches are and what the end result of those matches happen to be. If you just leave me hanging, not caring about what you're going to do next, I'm going to give you a lower grade than what I gave the other one.
True. Okay, Hell in a Cell. Because
Hell in a Cell. All right. Who was the MVP for TLC? Who ruined TLC? And then give it the rate.
MVP for TLC, I'm going to have to give that a tie to both Balor and Styles, who ruined TLC. Jason Jordan
ruined it. Absolutely.
Yeah, Jason Jordan and Alliance ruined it, and overall ratings.
Alliance was at least funny though throughout.
Not really. And even still, they both had the match with each other, so I have to give them each equal blame. So, I gave Hell in a Cell 7 stars, so I'm gonna give TLC 6.5.
I'm gonna say the MVP was actually Kurt Angle.
That's what I'm gonna go with.
And then I agree with Jason Jordan as the asshole. I'd give TLC a 7.
Wait, you gave Hell in a Cell a 7, yet you're saying Hell in a Cell is better than TLC.
Wow, you remember Hell in a Cell reviews?
I do go back and watch the shit to try and figure out how to make my promos and shit better, plus to compare the pay-per-views.
What did I get? What did I give Hell? What did I give Hell in a Cell?
I think you gave it 7.5, if I remember correctly.
All right, perfect. Because I felt like I gave it 7.
All right, well then TLC is 6.
What, Hunter?
I said I'm giving this one a 7. Do you know what I gave Hell in a Cell?
What?
No, I'm asking you.
Oh no, you gave it a 7 as well. Everybody gave it 7s across the board.
Listen to this headline. Apparently, he's still in the race. Kane, in the mayoral race.
Oh yeah.
Headline: Knox County mayoral candidate commits murder on camera at WWE TLC event.
Just imagine his opponent going against him. Hi, did you know the person running against me happens to be the spawn of Satan and is actually a demon?
The devil's favorite demon at that.
Do you want your kids to be exposed to this darkness and evil that is plaguing your city? I sure as hell don't. Vote for me and we will exorcise this demon from this race.
Lol.
I'm gonna give Hell in a Cell TLC a a 5.5. I just really couldn't get into it that much. MVP, AJ Styles, the boy.
Okay, so let me ask you guys this: if we actually had build up for Kurt's return and Styles versus Balor, do you think it would have been better?
Uh, I mean, the way the TLC match was, no. Balor and AJ. I don't. If it had build, I mean, the only thing I don't think it needed a build. I just think like you got these two, I'm gonna enjoy the match. It was like Aries and Neville, those two cruiserweight title. Yeah, I don't need a build for it. I just need to watch the match. But the only thing I would change with Finn and AJ, I mean Finn and AJ is just the Gallows and Anderson to turn heel. I mean, Balor to turn heel with Gallows and Anderson. The moment it was Demon Finn, I knew they wasn't gonna pull the trigger.
Okay, personally, after what they did tonight and shit, I think it would have made more sense for Gallows and Anderson. I already talked about it in the chat, you saw it, so yeah.
Oh, did I see something?
Can continue what you were saying, please?
About the SmackDown locker room invading Raw.
Oh, that.
Yeah. Personally, I think it would have made a lot more sense storyline-wise if they did want to do the Gallows and Anderson appearing, especially going along with tonight, to have him go with AJ Styles and show up on Raw wearing SmackDown t-shirts. Because then that would give you the Shield on Raw and the Club on SmackDown. And that would also give you another legit match for Survivor Series. And then once that's over, you would have
covered with the Usos.
Yeah, I know. But still, instead of having the Shield versus Usos, you could have had Roman, Seth, and Dean versus Styles, Gallows, and Anderson.
As great as that sounds, that would be a bad move in my opinion, because of the
I
fact
think you're
that
an
they have
idiot.
every other title versus title type thing. To not do that would be kind of kill the flow.
Hey, it's simple.
Then again, if it keeps us from having Brock versus Mahal.
It's simple. You give the club the tag team titles.
Yeah, have the club go to SmackDown, challenge for the tag team titles on an episode of SmackDown before it happens.
Okay, works for me.
There you go. I'm gonna give the person who ruined this pay-per-view. I'm gonna say Kalisto.
Who?
Kalisto. I think Jordan was okay. I thought Elias was great. Honestly, I just think Kalisto ruined the paper. I think Kalisto, because I just felt like he was just there. He wasn't really.
Because he sucked.
He doesn't suck. He just.
No, Kurt Angle sucks. Get it right. Everybody tells him that all the time.
I'm pretty sure that he straight up said, "I don't suck. I don't." When I get stuck on a difficult boss in a game, I literally just play that song and repeat.
I'm pretty sure it says you suck. But then again, we can't say Kalisto sucks or Kurt Angle sucks, because I thought it was John Cena that sucked.
It's getting so confusing.
So JPEG, what are you thinking?
MVP, I would have to give it to Styles for flying out there, for making it, dream match, one of the dream matches complete. To be honest, I'm going to be for real, and I'm going to tell you guys why. I would say the person who ruined the pay-per-view would have to be Kurt.
See, I was gonna say Kurt too, but I didn't want to. It was just for.
Yeah, the reason why I'm saying Kurt is because it was too predictable. After, especially when Strowman took him out, it was too predictable what was going to happen. They were protecting him so much that, I get it, he's old, but, if he's old, why the fuck is he still in the ring? I get it, people still want to see him put on one more match. I know it's...
that point can be said for Mickey.
But not a match like this.
No,
not a match like that.
Because Mickey is old.
Shut the fuck up.
Like,
Mickey's
you could
only
see
in
her face. Her doesn't look old, okay? Mickey
Mickey's
looks
only in.
old.
Mickey doesn't
Mickey's
look
only in
old.
her-
Mickey looks old. Go,
Mickey's only
go
30.
Benoit yourself.
Yeah, Youngblood. Mickey's only 33 years old.
Well, her face does not show that.
Her face looks.
Benoit yourself.
So what you're saying? You think Mickey looks like an old lady? You wouldn't hit that?
You're comparing and contrasting Mickey. Okay,
Hitting somebody with age on
Hunter,
her.
Youngblood, you're comparing and contrasting Mickey compared to Alexa. Yes, compared to Alexa, she
Mickey
is.
James is 38.
Yeah, compared to Alexa, she
Don't
does look.
fucking matter. Jennifer Aniston's
No, he
over
said
50. I'd still bang the shit out of her.
I
No,
mean,
I'm saying he said 33. I said 38.
Alundra Blaze is hot.
So you're telling me that
All
it's
right.
not local.
No, I'm telling
Hey, look at all that. Wrinkle, wrinkle, wrinkle.
Look,
If you're being honest, Mickey doesn't look bad in that picture.
Nia Jax looks a lot older than Mickey James.
Okay.
Nia Jax is way worse. It's that, in that,
All right, that's it. Jimmy, give me your say your stuff, and so we can end this podcast. This is ridiculous. I'm not gonna be insulted.
looks like a man. Don't even give her how she looks.
In my opinion, yeah, Kurt just kind of ruined it for me a little bit. Would have been better off with Roman, to be honest.
Okay.
And then as far as a rating go, I would have to give it like I would just have to give it a 6.
And what was better?
6.5 to be.
What was better, Hell in a Cell or TLC?
Oh, definitely Hell in a Cell was better. The best women's match of the night was Asuka and Emma. It was just it was good.
But no, I think Mickey looks amazing. I mean, yeah, compared to back in the day, she looked better. But she's not the worst looking women in the roster.
Nia.
No, not
Alicia
even
Fox.
I'd say
Alicia's great the neck down.
I'd say, look, I'm not going to lie. If I had a brown paper bag and the lights were off, I'd probably bang the shit out of Nia, which is more than what I could say about someone like Charlotte. So,
Yeah, to be fair though, I feel like it just falls out with Charlotte.
look, I don't care what y'all say. You can say a woman looks ugly, but ugly is only a problem if you can actually see her. If you have a brown paper bag in a dark room, that shouldn't be any problem.
This is insulting.
Seriously though, Charlotte looks like a man, so
Kind of like that State Farm commercial. What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
she sounds ugly.
Well,
You sound ugly.
I mean, seriously though, Charlotte looks like her brother, and that's the most disgusting thing ever.
All right, are we done here?
Wait, she looks like a corpse?
Are we done here?
Hey, just imagine her father. You know, her father could have Dexter, and he had sex with her brother, and it's like a threesome. His brother involved.
What?
Yeah.
I don't want to imagine anything having to do with Ric Flair being naked. So.
Okay. With that being said, this has been
gross.
This has been a Real Talk Wrestling Podcast. We love doing these episodes, you guys. So give us a like, give us a share, give us a comment. We love doing these episodes, you guys. So please help us out. Help us grow. Help us be the next big thing. And we'll see you on the next one.